So your next comedian, this guy is so freaking stylish. I'm jealous. He's got bigger hair than me, better glasses than me, better everything than me. Guys, I'm jealous. Give it up for Brinan Weeks, you guys. Brinan Weeks.
Hello. How you guys doing? Good. You have a good night today? You have a good? Yeah, everything's good. Oh, I am drunk. Okay, so been drinking since 5. All right, it's one of those days. Let's see. Let me start off with narrative, right? My name is Brinan Weeks. You guys good? What's your name? Mariella. Hi, Mariella. What's your name? Christina. What's your name? Michelle and Elise. So give it up for the Spice Girls, everybody. Everybody, give it up for them. They're looking for a spicy time tonight, right? You guys sit in the front row in a black box, whatever the fuck this is, right? Okay. All right. So a little bit about me. I'm half black and half white, all right? And I had a white woman come up to me recently, and she was like, I don't like cream in my coffee. And I was like, I don't like sugar in my grits, bitch. You know what I'm saying? If you don't understand, white people like putting sugar in breakfast food that doesn't need to be there. Okay? Okay. I was in between jobs this summer, right? I don't know if you guys do the whole LA thing where you have your day gig, right? And then, so I had to make a choice, right? I was sending out job applications, resumes, things like that. Wasn't hearing back. So I decided my form of employment was to sell drugs. All right. I became a drug dealer this summer. And I know what a lot of you are thinking, like, oh, because you're a drug dealer, you must be poisoning the community. I only sold in gentrified neighborhoods. All right. So I was only selling cocaine to white people, all right? With a couple of evictions, we'll get those neighborhoods back, right? Okay. Okay. I found out I'm not a good drug dealer, though. I'm not a good drug dealer. I give a lot of shit away for free, right? So if they came out with a, TV series about me, it'd be called Breaking Even. You know what I mean? Okay. I got pretty known in the community, right? I was talking to this bigger drug dealer, and I was asking him, like, how do you become a better drug dealer? And he's like, first of all, stop talking about it. And I was like, oh, fair enough, right? But I kept on asking him all these stupid questions, being like, how do you create a reliable sales base? Just how do I get my marketing on? You know what I mean? Should I make a flyer? I guess how do I promote my business, I've been going to a lot of raves lately. You guys like raves? Afters? Any afters, people? Talk to me after the show. And I've been going to a lot of raves. I'm 36. I know I look young, but I'm 36 years old. Black don't crack. Thanks. And this is the first year I've decided to do drugs. Anything outside of weed, right? So my first year. And going to raves, all the music sounds the same, and I didn't get it. You know what I mean? I didn't get it at first. It's all that kind of dark electro house music where it's just like, right? And then I started doing all the drugs, and I was like, oh, this makes so much sense. This is where I'm supposed to be right now. Right? This is great. Right? I think that raves are going to be the new retirement homes for millennials and Gen Zs, right? Because we're on all the drugs anyway, Can you imagine, like, visiting your grandma? It's like, bing, bong. And then you're like, Grandma! She's doing a wheelie, snorting ketamine. You're like, what? Okay. There's a big build-up with dubstep music where it's like... Dr. Thompson, you're needed on floor 2. I just... Okay. This is bleeding a lot into my day job. Remember, I was selling drugs during the summer because I am a teacher. All right, and I teach. This is why you need to pay teachers more. All right, I shouldn't have to do this. I have a master's degree, and I don't know. I teach 7th grade math and science. So this is the most that anybody has listened to me all day. So this is nice. It's very nice. And all of my music stuff has been bleeding into my lesson plans, right? Like I was teaching a lesson on jungles, and I was like, all right, kids, so up here 30 degrees north is the Tropic of Cancer, and 30 degrees south down here is the Tropic of Capricorn. And in between, you can find most subtropical climates, and in the background, it's just like, okay. That's for the Gen Xers. All right. I'll show like a picture of a parrot. I'll be talking about ecosystems. It'll just be like, then I'll play a video of indigenous people dancing, and it'll be like, don't stop, pop that pussy. Yeah. That was flopping titties. Thank you so much. Okay, great. I teach in a little Mexican school in South Central. I say Mexican because I am the tallest person there, all right? Everybody's about this big. Feels like Gulliver's Travels in Guadalajara, all right? That's what it is. And the first week of school, right, most teachers, they have a thing called professional development where you have to find out, the nuances of the school, things like that. And me and a coworker decided it'd be a fun idea to look up all the sex offenders in the area because you want to be safe, right? Turns out 400, all right? 400 in a 5-mile radius. And there's an asterisk on a few of them that says in transit. So there's a bunch of free-range sex offenders walking around South Los Angeles. So every day at the gate during dismissal around 3:30, I just open it up, I let them out, and I go, run! Run as fast as you can! He's right behind you, Guys not on board with that. I'm worried about their safety. That's what I do this for. However, they have uncles, so they've been to the prelims, right? You know what I'm talking about? Okay. It's dark. It's systemic. It's a problem. They don't talk about it. All right. So I live and work in two of the most dangerous places in Los Angeles, right? According to statistics. I live in West Adams and I work in South Central, right? And on the news, they talk about all the high crime and violence, but I don't really see that most of the time during my day-to-day. The neighborhood I work in is very peaceful, and the students that I work with are very respectful. So either the news is lying or I'm just Mr. Magooing my way through South Central Los Angeles, all right? Like I could be tying my shoe and behind me, bullets. Like I have no idea. The first 6 weeks of school this year, last year, sorry, this joke doesn't hold up. We had a guy smoke meth on the front porch of the school every day, right? He wore 2 pairs of jeans. We called him Two Jeans, all right? He was kind of like our Kramer, you know what I mean? So I'd be up at the board and be like, all right, kids, let's turn to page 44. Two Jeans, get out of the bushes. And we're like, what is he doing? He's smearing his own shit on his face and screaming like a velociraptor. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a regular Thursday. All right. I don't know. I'm going to switch gears. We're in a mental health crisis, right? We're in a mental health crisis. Are you guys spiraling? Who's done that today? You guys good? Mental health check, right? So yeah, according to the news, right, there was a lot of talk about defunding the police back in 2020. And I want to know where that money goes. So I think the government should create a brand new branch of the military just dedicated to therapists. Can you imagine that emergency response team? Right. just a bunch of nerds jumping out of a helicopter like, go, go, go. How can I support you? You know. We have Birkenstocks on the ground. You know. It'd make your Zoom meetings way more interesting. Are you manifesting, Susan? Sir, yes, sir. Drop down and give me 30. Positive affirmations. I am smart. I am beautiful. I am powerful. All right, I'll end off with one last bit. You guys into BDSM? Anybody? Let's take a hard pivot. All right. You guys into that shit? I found out I'm not good at it. All right, I can't stay in character. And one time I had an ex-girlfriend. She was dressed up on all this sexy lingerie, and she was like, tie me up and do anything that you want. So I did and played video games for about 3 hours. Got some peace and quiet. Thank you guys so much. I'm Brinan Weeks. Bye.